I get a lot of people asking me how we were blessed to walk away from corporate America in our early 30s. Well, listen, I don't want to keep that a secret. I want to share it with the world. And so maybe you're listening to this podcast and you're trying to figure out, how do I even get started on my journey of entrepreneurship and getting to a level of freedom? Well, text the word freedom to 737 777 9909. Enter your information in, and we look forward to sharing some information with you. A proven system with small overhead, right? That you can do part-time, spare time, right from the comfort of your home, and have amazing mentors, coaches, and a community of entrepreneurs who are willing to support you and help you on your journey to freedom. Welcome to Code Freedom. I'm your host, Eddie Bales. Have you ever felt stuck? Have you ever felt like there's got to be more than life than the reality that you see every day? Tune in weekly, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as we crack the codes to freedom in every area of your life. Welcome to Code Freedom. This is your host, Eddie Bales, and this is episode 210. And today, we're just going to talk about never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. And if you've ever read the book, The Dream Giver, you know how powerful it is. And if you haven't, I highly suggest you read it. It's an old book. I think it was written back in 2003, but it's by Bruce Wilkinson. And it's a really, really powerful book. But the premise of the book, and I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but the premise of the book is somebody named Ordinary. And he is a nobody who decides he wants to leave the land of familiar to pursue his big dream. And so he's got to get out of his comfort zone. And along the way, he meets Faith. And Faith is guiding him to his dream, but he has to go through the land of the giants and the village of the anybody's. And he's got to go through all these disappointments and discouraging moments and the bullies and the people that are picking on him who don't believe. And so that's indicative of what we all have to go through on our journey. See, it's all about the journey, not the destination. Fall in love with the journey more than you fall in love with the destination, right? Because when you fall in love with the journey, then it allows you to maintain a lot better than you're gonna hit. Like, put it like this: if you're climbing up a mountain, yes, it is satisfying once you get to the top, but once you get to the top, you got to go climb another mountain, right? You enjoy that moment just for a moment, but you spend most of your time on a journey. So I think it's important for all of us to fall in love with journeys, not so much the destination, right? But that's where all the character is being built. We talk about this on lots and lots of episodes. But look, just don't quit on your dreams, because dreams never come true. So number one, have a dream, and we all have a dream. I personally believe that the Father has put a dream inside of all of us, and He wants us to fulfill it. And it's like, if you don't fulfill your dream that God put inside of you, then it's almost like you are prohibiting his great plan from happening. Now, don't get me wrong. If he's not going to use you, he'll use somebody else. But he may as well use you if he already put the dream in you, right? And he's already chosen you. So it's just up to you to just step up to the plate and be aware and just go after that thing. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. I know you have so many frustrating moments, but I'm telling you, this is where greatness happens. Every episode we talk about stretching ourselves and growing ourselves and becoming better. And I get it. You're busy, you're on the go. You don't always have time to stop and maybe read a book. Well, listen, I got the perfect thing for you. You're probably familiar with Audible. Audible is an audiobook service from Amazon, and they offer the world's biggest selection of books. I'm talking any book that I've recommended, and I've recommended a lot. You can get that book and you can listen to it on the go while you're in the car. Why not turn your car into Drive Time University? And for listening to this podcast, you can get your first 30 days free on us. So go to audibletrial.com/code freedom. That's audibletrial.com/code freedom. And we'll also put that in the show notes. Is when you push through, right? Have you ever worked out and you're on that last set or you're on that last rep and it's hard, but doesn't it feel good when you push through and you finally make it out, like, you feel that nice pump or whatever, or no matter what situation you're in, whether you're accomplishing your goals, doesn't it feel good when you get down to the wire and your back is up against the wall, but then you find a way out and then you accomplish and you achieve and you become. And that's the whole key is we must become on our way to our dreams. So this is just somewhat of a message of encouragement because I don't want you to feel discouraged. The rain is going to happen and it's going to be cloudy out and it's going to be windy. And sometimes the sun is going to be out, but the sun is going to be like too hot. I mean, there's going to be all kind of sorts of drama and things that you're going to have to experience. But that's where the fun comes. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not fun when you're in it, but I mean, think about it. If you ever watched a movie, would it be a good movie if the whole thing is good? I mean, we could pretty much tell you the narrative of every movie. It starts off happy and it's happy music and everybody's happy and everything's going right. And then all of a sudden, some kind of adversity comes and then the music changes, right? And we see them go through a big hurdle, a big wall, a big struggle. And then they go through that and they come out on the other side, and then it's back to the happy place again. That's every single movie that you've ever seen, and for the most part. And um, I mean, the thing is, that's really life. I mean, how can you really appreciate the good if you didn't have to go through some bad? And again, while we don't like bad, while we don't appreciate the bad, it certainly gives us a bigger perspective on the good, right? How can we even know what's good unless we've experienced bad, you know? And so I just want to encourage you all, keep on going after your dreams. Look, just like Ordinary had to leave the land of familiar, you're going to have to do that to pursue your big dream. And you're going to have to encounter faith, and you're going to have to encounter people who are guide that are going to guide you along the way. But I just want you to just be mindful, like we talked about last episode, about being in the boat and being out there. Just you don't see the island that you left, and you certainly don't see the island that you're going to. So you're just in the middle. And one person called that middle faith, and I love that title because it's so true. And you just got to keep paddling because what are you going to do? Just stay in the middle of the ocean forever? Right? I mean, you can't. You have to keep moving forward. If you don't move forward, then you go backward. And who wants to go backward? God put our feet in front of us for a reason, right? So let's just go forward, keep moving, keep going, don't stop, don't quit, and make it happen. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for listening. Definitely feel free to take a screenshot of this episode, tag me in it on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you find me on social media. I would love to give you a shout out. Hey, you might even get a prize. Who knows? But excited that you had a chance to take a listen. I hope you got a lot of value. And definitely feel free to give us 5 stars as well as a review. Show us some love, and we appreciate you. God bless you all, and see you all over the top.